Perfect, perfect.
Well, I am Camisha1k. I'm an artist. I like to say artist because I do it all. I'm a rapper, producer. Shoot, I like photography, all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm an artist from Pompano Beach, Florida. Seventh grade is when I really started rapping and doing poetry and taking it seriously. And then when I got to FAMU and I met Gump, that's when I really started, things really started to roll with music. And I started like, okay, yeah, I want to be a rapper, I want to be an artist, I want to do it all.
So who's Gump? You mentioned Gump. Who is that person?
Gump that's my brother, my older brother from another mother. He's the nigga that got me started into, can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay, he's the nigga that got me started into music and stuff. But I remember when I first met him through my best friend, and she told me that he makes music, and she was like, "Well, you write poems, so you might as well rap." So that's how I met him.
And I know that y'all have a group together, a
Yeah,
little
Infamous
duo.
Soul.
Mm-hmm. So, how does Infamous Souls navigate the balance between individual creativity and collective artistic vision or collective creativity?
Well, I'll say how we balance each other. We're completely different, low key, but we're the same. For me, is when I'm with Gump, we do. It's like I make a different type of music with him than when I make by myself. Like with myself, I'm more personal and all that stuff. Even though with him I can be personal, but with him we try to get together and meet at a surface level on what we want the song to be and how we want it to come out. Or if we fucking around that day, we're just gonna fuck around and just create whatever that comes to our mind, body, so whatever we feel. But individually, I say I sit in this room in my creative space, and that's when I start to think about the stuff that's going on in the world, or in my family, or in my life, or what happened to me as a child, and I just kind of separate the two. But unless if we talking about some shit that we've been through, then I'll put it in the song with me and him.
How has your rap duo's fan base evolved over time?
Okay, I would say our rap duo fan base is still evolving, but it has evolved from the beginning. Because at the beginning, it was just I would say one person listening to it, and that's like my little homie Jonathan O'Day back at home. He was the only one listening to it. Like he'll be on our lives, like, oh yeah, y'all should drop this. But now it's like a few more people. It's like I'll say like around like 40, 50. It's growing every day, but um, just just that. But as far as connecting with them on a deeper level, just like reacting back to when they comment, liking their comments, commenting back, thanking them for their support and all that stuff, and letting them know that them supporting us is definitely what's keeping us going and all that stuff.
What role does improvisation and freestyle play in your creative process, both in the studio and during live performances?
I would say improvisation, improvising, and freestyling comes into a big play because as a kid I started off rapping by just freestyling. So whenever I get stuck while I'm writing a song, I would just freestyle and see what can, how the next thing I say can connect to the last bar that I wrote. So just definitely freestyling and improvising and just creating different sounds to just make it all fit. And as far as performance wise, sometimes before me and Nick we go to a show, we'll freestyle in the car, or we'll freestyle outside just to get our brain flowing and just to get all the cluttered ideas out. Yeah.
What societal issues or personal struggles inspire your lyrics and drive your passion for rap, for music, for art?
I would say the societal issues that drive my music would be just seeing what goes on in the black community every day. Like growing up, I hate saying the hood because it's just so. Growing up in my neighborhood, it was like always like different adversities that were coming upon us. Like didn't have money for rent or stuff like that. People killing each other, police killing us. So I would say definitely that drives my music and drives who I am as a person. Because I don't know if y'all remember, but Dante Wright, he was shot by a police officer, and he was like around my age at the time, and that just inspired me to write songs like that. And plus Pac, I say Tupac definitely, seeing that he was like a mother. I mean, he's the son of a Panther, and how he just didn't care, and he just was so passionate about black people. I think I gained that same kind of passion from him. I'm definitely the brain that he sparked, for sure. So that's how that comes to play with my art and my creativity. I don't really have any challenges that I would face, like staying true to my identity or staying relevant, because I feel like the type of music that I make, it will always come back to it'll always resurface and come back. The type of music I'm making is like what Tupac used to make, or Queen Latifah, MC Light, all these stuff what Rhapsody and Cole is making. People are always going to crave that type of real hip hop feeling and that old school vibe to it. So yeah, I don't know. It's just easy to stay true to my identity because of my inspiration. Like if you look in my room, I'm easily like inspired by Tupac on the wall or J. Cole or these vinyls. That's the type of music that I aim to make, or comment and stuff like that. Yeah. As far as approaching a collaboration with another artist, I would say that I just meet them at these events, and I'm like, hey, yeah, I really like what you're doing, and I like we should get together and just create something. Or they most of the time they'll come to me and they'll be like, hey, like you're dope. I want us to get together, get in the studio, and create something, and that's pretty much how it turns out. It's just a very genuine interaction. These collaborations has shaped and influenced my music just simply by them being their true, authentic self around me and allowing me to be welcoming me into their world and seeing how they navigate music and how they where they gain inspiration from, and yeah, just allowing me to be a part of their world. I would say that I create meaningful interactions with I wouldn't even call them fans, I call them friends. Like with my friends online, by when they comment, when I post something unreleased, and they comment like, "Oh, this is hard. Send this to me." That's like me talking to them and interacting with them. That's I don't know. I feel like that's a good thing, and that's what I crave for. That just that interaction with people. Like, tell me my thing is hard, so I can tell you, "Oh, I got more. You want to hear it?"
Is the music. We need the music. It's been a year, maybe even more. Where is the music?
Yeah. It's been a long little minute, but I'm back now like Friday night smack down the floor, been kicking niggas behind like Rey Mysterio dropping a dime. They trying to get on my line like calling number 9. Hey nigga, please, I done heard it up before. Plus I'm on the bigger things, cutting ties and pulling strings. That ain't gonna give me peace, but anyway, sorry for the wait. I just needed time to contemplate on whether I should drop the tape or keep it in the safe.
And how do you handle the pressure of being a role model for aspiring rappers and the responsibility that comes with your influence?
I would say that I handled the pressure of being a role model very well, because prior to making music, I was already like a mentor to like high schoolers, now middle schoolers. So I've always been that role model for those kids back at home. So now it's just showing me that, okay, I'm just doing it on a different level. So what I rap about and what I say has meaning, because there's going to be a kid out there that's going to take it to heart. So that's why I try to stray away from just talking about any violence. If I am talking about violence, I'm just expressing what happens when we choose violence with violence instead of love on love, if that makes sense.
How do you see the future of rap music, and what role do you hope to play in shaping its direction and evolution as a rap duo or just a rap artist in general?
That's hard. That question is nice.
Thank
So I see the future of rap referring back to how, I don't want to say the good old days, but referring back to when Talib Kweli and Mos Def was rapping with Common and with Mos Def, all those people, Queen Latifah. I think it's going back into those the native tongues and all that, Tribe Called Quest. I think it's going to go back into that because history always repeats itself. Now I hope to play the role of just being the top female MC out there. I want to be up there with Rhapsody. Like, I'm not trying to be super, like, big. Like, I just want to be able to be heard and just be seen and felt. And just, yeah, I'm not looking for, like, any glory. I just want to get my message out there and hopes to inspire the youth and inspire people.
So is there anything you want to promote, shout out, let the people know?
All right, so I'm working on the tape, people. I don't know when it's coming out. I'm going to tell y'all, though, it's called 834. I may release it late June. I may release it early July, but just keep in touch with me and you'll find out at Camisha1k's. I'm also making beats, if you didn't know. If you want a beat, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Shout out to your support plug for allowing me to be able to get my art out there. Shout out to my sister Naya for holding the mic for us, you know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative of all this, and I can't wait to see what the future holds, man.
Bet.
Peace. Peace, peace.
I just thought to let you know to save the date. 834 on the way, releasing on the Sunday. I ain't good at making content, but I had to try today. Welcome to Freestyle Friday with your girl 1K. And I put this on the show, me and Gup on the road. All 2024, hunting down these goals. Like my ancestors chasing down white French folks. Liberated for a cause, so I'm a rebel without a pause. I done heard it all before. Yeah, they wanna know where the tape at.
Yo, where the tape at?
Where the tape at? They keep on saying where the tape at.
Where the tape at?
Coming soon, nigga. March 10th, where the tape at?
Where the tape at?
Yeah, where the tape at? Yo, Mish, where the tape at?